Hey everyone, so just following up on a video I did a couple of weeks ago where I took the deadlift and applied a lat pull down and a chin up and how it could complement getting better at a deadlift, more importantly in the posterior chain when you go to lift. So today's video is based on taking an upper body exercise and applying it to complement a squat. So just to demonstrate what a squat is. So with the body weight squat or barbell squat, you're going to have your arms back. So you want to push your arms back. You want to push your hips back, so you're going for that hip hinge. You go for a hinge for the knees, so flexion for the knees, and also dorsiflexion through the ankles. So you've got the whole chain of events working. Now, when it comes to applying an upper body exercise that will complement that, you're probably thinking what kind of exercise it is. So I'm talking about a row, but more importantly the position of the row. So I'm going to demonstrate from a distance. So type of row you can do, step one leg in front of you, start off with your knee on the ground because you want to be able to pop that up. So you got your dumbbell, line it up with your heel, and I'll get into the row position, but I'll show you also how to make it complement squat itself. So let's push that knee up, straighten it up. Now to complement the squat, what you want to do is be able to guide yourself over, keep your heel flat, and keep that chest up, and then roll it. And then you're going to feel all kinds of tension right throughout that kinetic chain. And what happens there, like with the squat, because sometimes people lack the mobility when it comes to the hip or the ankle. And that way, if you're focusing on the row, keeping your heel flat while you're pushing in, and you're working your upper back and your arms, you're giving those areas on the other side of your legs like a good stretch. The only problem with this when it comes to complementing the squat, usually when you have mobility problems through the ankle and the hip, this position can be quite hard because people are quite tight in their hamstrings. So getting that to come back is quite hard, and then pushing forward. So it's a combination of A, pushing back through that through your toes and trying to lock that back knee up, and then B, having a counter action of pushing yourself forward. So almost like you're trying to split your body apart almost to get that whole kinetic chain. And if you do this exercise, it will help over time, building up mobility. Main thing, getting down a little bit low if you squat safely, having that mobility to move the ankle and the hip in the right action. And you're training yourself to hip hinge a lot more stable while taking weight. So it goes a long way to complementing a squat and getting better at a squat. Cool? So hopefully that makes a lot of sense. So there are heaps of exercises that complement each other. It's just applying them the right way, and I'll carry on making videos like this. Cool.